but let's focus on England, shall we? We've saved that for Graeme Swann, because it would be a shame if anyone else had to put the cherry on England's campaign other than Swanny himself. Alexis is with him. Let's see how happy he is.
Well, it started out, guys, as a bright and sunny day with a very smiling, peachy Graeme Swann, and that's exactly how it's ending, as England have booked themselves in the semi-finals. Swanny, he already was saying, just give you guys the trophy already, but we won't jump that far. Let's talk about this performance against New Zealand. We thought this was going to be a pretty good matchup, given the way New Zealand has started the tournament, but really and truly, it was all England from the very first ball.
Absolutely. And this morning, it felt to me, as an Englishman, as a fan, when I woke up, I didn't feel nervous about today. After the way they played against India, with that confidence and the swagger back, I just thought this is England's day. And from the word go, Roy and Bairstow were brilliant. Gave them such a platform, and even when the innings tailed off, it still didn't feel like New Zealand were ever going to be in the fixture. And losing the early wickets, Woakes and Archer again, brilliant with a new ball. I mean, it's a disappointing end that New Zealand basically played for run rate in the end. It was a bit of a damp squib, but they didn't really need to win the game, and they didn't really try, or didn't really have that sort of knockout feel and mentality that England did. So brilliant for England. They had to win 4 games to win this World Cup. These were 2 massive games, and they've won them with aplomb. So yeah, just etch the name on that cup.
All righty then. With that, well, we spoke a little bit in detail about the batting earlier on. Let's pick apart the bowling now, because that's exactly what I know that's your forte right there. Liam Plunkett did pretty well today, didn't he?
Well, Plunkett again. I mean, what he does is take wickets, and you know, no matter when you bring him on, he just has that knack. The only bowler I'm a bit concerned about is Adil Rashid, because he's not bowling with any confidence. He's not giving it a rip. He's not getting any dip and spin.
Could it be that he's missing a certain other partner in crime?
I tell
you got Swanny and Alexis. You got Adil Rashid
Batman and Robin, Adil Rashid, Moeen Ali. He's putting the ball there rather than fizzing it. And you know, Joe Root looked a better spinner than him today. So that's an area going into the semi-final that England really have to talk to Adil, get him bowling, get him confident, because if you don't have a decent spinner operating and one of the seamers has a bad day, you're up against it.
Well, let's talk about another certain man that you always thank before, Jofra Archer. He had some outstanding figures again today, even though you wanted to rest him. But I mean, he's young, he's fit, so I figured he'd be all right today, and he'll probably be all right for the semi-finals as well.
Well, that's right, and that wicket did not suit fast bowling. It didn't. The quicker that New Zealand bowled, the easier it was for Bairstow and Roy. But Archer's just a different gravy. He's got more pace, more aggression. And I'm so glad he's got a British passport now.
All right. Well, I'm sure he's very happy he has one too. Before we quickly go back to studio, as we say, nothing is really perfect. Heading into the semi-finals, one area of concern that you'd like to see England really address, besides the fact that they're still not including Moeen Ali?
Well, there's 2 players. Adil Rashid, I want him to get some confidence. I want Jos Buttler to come out and have an amazing performance in the semis, because he is a World Cup winning player, not just a match winner, and he's just not come to town so far. So Jos, get in the net, smack it miles, and do it in the semi, mate.
All right, so semi-finals for England. Hooray! I've been working on my England cheering over here. Hooray! Back to you guys. Hooray!
Oh, God. What we'll have to endure is another day of Graeme Swann.